Creed, obviously going into the spring game here, I guess, how excited are you guys to kind of get back to Davis Wade and get to show what you guys have been practicing?
Yeah, I think not only for us, but the new guys, just to experience the fans and the cowbells. I know a lot of the transfers are really excited to experience that, and we're excited to show them what it's all about.
How did that help you last year coming into the program?
The fans?
The spring game?
Oh, the spring game? Yeah. I think for me it was a big jump. I got hurt a little bit last year during the first quarter, but just to be able to catch a ball in a college stadium, I know for some of the freshmen it's just going to be huge.
We talked a little.
Getting that experience. No, you're good.
We talked earlier this spring with Seydou Traore.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get your thoughts on him and the way he's developed here this spring. Is he working out more wide receiver, tight end, sort of a hybrid combo type thing?
Yeah, I think he's caught my eye for sure. He's a guy that can run a route and also set up a good block. So he's somebody that we're going to use a lot this year. He can do it all. So he's a great player.
Where would you say the offense? Obviously, long way to go. Still got training camp and installs and all that. But from day one to now, where would you say the offense has improved the most?
I think from even winter, just little OTAs, I think we've come a long way. Just being able to throw and catch, it's huge in this offense just to be able to, drop back and throw a 5-yard route. We're not going to, throw the 60-yard ball every time, like some people might think. I think the most important thing is to be able to complete, the short routes, because that sets up the long routes. So.
Your thoughts on the quarterbacks and how Blake's come in here and been able to play?
Yeah, like I said, I think last time I said he was, coming in and being a really good leader. I think he's continued that. I think he's consistent. He might not, be the huge talker, but he's going to be out here every day. He's going to be in the facility watching film. So I think he sets an example.
In this offense, how important do you think the blocking from the receivers is?
I think it's huge. I think the running backs block for us, for our deep balls. So, we owe them, what we can do. I think, we do a lot of RPOs. So, we're not blocking a ton, but when we do, it's super important. We got to set up, big runs.
As receivers, how much is it on y'all, besides learning your own game, running the offense, to help the quarterbacks develop?
Yeah, I think, it's up to us to go make the play. They're going to throw it, but, they can only do so much. It's up to us to get open and go make the big play. So, we take all the pressure on ourselves. We take it off of them and try to put it on us. We're the ones that need to go make the play.
The last few years have been a lot of pitch and catch, and the difference this year seems to be you want to do something more after the catch than's been done the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, I think that's huge in this offense. Like I said, completing the short routes, it's up to us to go make the yards. So, I think that's big. I think, we got a lot of guys that can go make, plays after the catch.
What defensive backs have given you the most trouble so far this year?
I think Trey from Memphis. I think he stood out to me. Barillo, who's also a transfer. I think those two guys have stood out to me. They're physical. They come down and hit, but they can also, flip their hips and go run with somebody.
What's your impression, kind of the defense as a whole, and what Coach Hussler's been able to do there?
I think the defense, y'all are going to see, more, flying around. I think they're running from sideline to sideline. John Lewis is a big factor this year. I think he's caught my eye too. He's somebody that can move sideline to sideline just like me. He's extremely fast and also a big dude. So, you're going to see a lot of, big hits and big plays. So.
You talk about big hits. Which of the defensive backs has hit you the hardest in spring?
Isaac Smith. Yeah, that was my roommate, one of my best friends. So we go at it at practice, and, he lays it on me a little bit sometimes.
Appreciate it, Curry.
Thanks, Creed.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. Yep.
What's the differences for you? I mean, obviously you played Sam linebacker this year, and now you're at Will linebacker. How are you adjusting in that, and what's been the biggest adjustment for you?
I mean, I played Will in high school. I just was a Sam when I got here, but I feel like it's no different than high school. Had to learn different, but it's no different. I adapt to it pretty well.
Creed was talking about, you being a guy that was really going sideline to sideline and being impressive in the spring. I guess, what's it mean, when some of your teammates are noticing kind of the work you put in and the progress you've made?
I mean, I like it, but I feel like I can do more. I feel like I can be better at what I do. I mean, there's a lot of things they don't see, but a lot of things that they do see. Because I do be sideline to sideline, but for the most part I be tired, but I be still running. But I'm trying to get the whole defense to be like that, so that's the goal before get into the fall.
Who stood out to you besides yourself on defense, who's kind of made some strides this spring?
Nick Mitchell. Nick Mitchell have stepped up in a very big role, and he's doing it pretty good.
He and Mike.
Yeah, he's a man.
Just talk about what the whole linebacker core, your approach this spring there with this new defensive system, new coordinator, new position coach, all that.
We all met the linebackers, we all met as a group. No coaches, nobody, just us. And our goal was just come out and be aggressive and just go full speed and just attack whatever in front of us and just play.
How excited are you guys to get out to the stadium and play a spring game?
Man, you know how you flip a switch on? Like the light come on real fast? That's how excited we are. But, I mean, we all excited. I feel like a lot of people was kind of not. I mean, we was practicing good today, but everybody ready for Saturday. So yeah.
It's going to be a different type of scoring system where the defense can put points on the board its own way. How much does that excite a defensive guy?
A lot. I mean, it's so many different play calls and things we do, so you'll never know where we're coming from or what we're going to be. So, I mean, it's going to be a lot of turnovers that we get on defense this year. So, I mean, it's going to be hard for our opponents to score against us.
Obviously, there's been a lot of talk, this offseason about Coach Levy and kind of his offense and what he can do there. I mean, does that put a chip on the shoulder of defense to prove that, you guys can go out there and play well? It's not just about the offense this year?
No, we actually like it. I mean, we like it because I feel like the more they get touchdowns, the more we play defense. The more we get tackles, the more we look good. The better we look, they score, we look good. So it kind of weighs out to be the same. So, I mean, we all like that they tempo on because it's getting us ready, too, for, the fall. We ain't got to worry about a tempo team when we come in. Because if you don't have a tempo team, we're going to crush you. So you got to have a tempo team because we are already preparing for it right now. And it's going to keep on improving. So.
By the same token, how much does it make you better in practice when you stop this offense from scoring?
A lot. It give us the feeling. It feels good because it's the old guys that have been here. We have been practicing with a tempo team every day, all day. So I feel like now it's like our energy and our stamina. Mm-hmm. We don't get tired now. At first, I think the first 2 practices, it was kind of slow. Then when we actually saw that tempo, we was like, man, oh my God. But now we all like it now though. We all adapting to it pretty good. I mean, everybody ain't bending over because I think the 4th practice, everybody was tired over there drinking their shakes. Everybody just talking now, walking around. So I mean, it's pretty good. Help us a lot.
Talk about going against the offensive line, maybe specifically Pounders and what he brings that. You kind of run into him, any?
Pounders good. Pounders is good. I mean, I knew he was going to be good, but I didn't know he was going to be that good. He good. I'm glad we got him on our side.
What do you think of the running back core? That's the guys you end up matched up with all the time.
Right. We got a lot of big, strong running backs. And they all short. So it's gonna be hard to tackle them. So I mean that makes us better as a tackler too. But for our opponents, it's gonna be hard because Woody and Dylan was short, but we got a lot of them like that now. So pretty good on our end now.
Appreciate it, John.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Thank you.